Browns out to punt this one. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here. In their own end. It's 1st and 10. The motion man is Nacua. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
It's another run here for Williams. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Number 89, a gain of 12. And the Rams 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time. That one brought in by Nacua. And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And Sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
14, 49ers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail now 14-7, and they'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to the air is Purdy. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd. Throwing again is Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Back to the air again is Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Going right side. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. That's caught by Puka, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this will remain a tie ball game. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Taking off. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Seibert's kick is good. And the Niners move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5. To throw, Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and That was a good one there.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. It is 3rd and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
On 3rd down, the defense decides to dial up a blitz. Give credit to the offensive line and the running backs. They were ready for it. They picked it up. That's what allowed the quarterback to escape the pocket, see open space, and convert and pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he will score. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense and Puka Nacua getting set for this next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
3rd and 6. Back to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. Right side, complete to Nacua. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Going right back to Nacua, complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here's 2nd and 6. They put Adams in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Rams are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock.
That is caught by the tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a 4th quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now, faking the give. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw yet again. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. So Kittle comes in motion. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Purdy now on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Rams offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it. For the afternoon, good for a 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Nacua snags it over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a handoff running right. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Man in motion here is Jennings. 3rd down. Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, 49ers.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the...
So a win here for the 49ers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.